Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to General Hospital spoilers, Lulu Spencer recently experienced a terrifying incident at the hospital when her ventilator abruptly failed. Thankfully, Isaiah Gannon stepped up and saved Lulu with the help of Elizabeth Baldwin, but it was a close call. Lulu is now on a new ventilator, but concerns linger about what happened to her last one. It appears to be more than just a case of equipment failure. Who screwed with Lulu's ventilator, and why? Some fans are scared that Isaiah will turn out to be a villain in disguise. There's a theory that Isaiah may have damaged Lulu's ventilator simply to play the hero. However, that contradicts what we've seen from Isaiah thus far. Isaiah appears to be one of the decent ones, especially given Lucky Spencer's high regard for him. The show has finally given Jordan Ashford a love interest with whom she has a lot of chemistry, so it's hard to believe they'd make Isaiah some troubled doctor who causes problems in order to solve them. Again, Cyrus Renaud was seen in Lulu's room shortly before the ventilator incident, so he's a considerably more likely suspect. Did Cyrus interfere with Lulu's ventilator for his own sick reasons? It's probable that Cyrus's gift to Laura Collins was relieving her of all her Lulu problems. Cyrus might have been trying to put Lulu out of her suffering because he didn't know all of the fresh donor match information. However, there is a chance that Cyrus is a red herring. Perhaps GH writers simply want people to believe Cyrus was to blame for Lulu's ventilator manipulation. We have another candidate to consider because Jens Sidwell survived the mayhem in Somalia. The pilot that flew Lucky, Anna Devane, Jason Morgan, and Holly Sutton back to Port Charles was also killed before the plane was plundered. Sidwell clearly wants his diamonds back, and he is undoubtedly seeking vengeance. Sidwell is re-entering the plot, and we know he already had someone act as an orderly in an attempt to kill Isaiah. What if Sidwell had a bogus hospital staff tamper with Lulu's ventilator too? Lulu was the entire purpose for Lucky's rescue expedition, therefore Sidwell may have taken revenge on her. Whether the culprit was Cyrus, one of Sidwell's men, or someone else, the truth about Lulu's ventilator failure will be disclosed sooner or later. General Hospital spoilers hint that Hamilton Finn's rehab release may not result in a joyous family reunion after all. Willow Corinthos was overjoyed for Violet Finn when she learned he was returning home, while Brooke Lynn Quartermaine seemed divided. Although Brooke Lynn definitely wants Finn to recover and reunite with his daughter, she's grown accustomed to having Violet around. Brooke Lynn and Harrison Chase have grown closer to Violet over the years while serving as her guardians. Of course, Chase and Brooke Lynn may end up serving as permanent substitute parents. Despite Finn's rehab release and Willow's optimistic reunion forecast, there is little evidence that father-daughter reconciliation will occur. When Michael Easton finished his time at GH earlier this year, he posted a video from the studio that felt quite final. There's no reason to believe the program is erasing Easton's firing, so they may be setting up a catastrophic twist. Is Finn's automobile catastrophe going to change everything? Will Finn die or be in an off-screen coma to explain why he has to stay out of the picture? Night has fallen over Port Charles, setting the stage for potentially frightening moments. It's easy to imagine Finn getting into a crash. If Sam McCall is also involved in the crash, it's probable that this will have an impact on her plot. It could jeopardize Sam's liver donation and heighten the drama around her own exit strategy. Naturally, even after Finn has completed recovery, he may not feel ready to be Violet's father and role model again. However, it is difficult to envision Finn purposefully abandoning Violet. It would make more sense if the situation was beyond Finn's control, thus it's worth considering the possibility that he would meet a tragic fate or become comatose as a result of an accident. Violet's problems could worsen if she loses her father, thus this prospective automobile accident ordeal may require Chase and Brooke Lynn to step up more than ever before. Whatever happens, according to General Hospital spoilers, Brooke Lynn and Chase will always prioritize Violet. According to General Hospital spoilers, Jason Morgan is now unmarried, but his portrayer is happily in love. In May, Steve Burton revealed his courtship with Michelle Lundstrom, widely renowned for her culinary skills on Netflix's Barbecue Showdown. Thanks to Burton's recent Instagram post, we know his relationship is still solid. Let's have a look at Burton's wonderful video tribute to both New York City and his real-life love. In an Instagram movie titled Unforgettable NYC Moments, Burton shared photos and videos from his New York excursions. It appears that Burton and Lundstrom have improved their bond by exploring the city together. Although Burton's job has frequently allowed him to visit New York for small periods of time, he admits it is always an elusive city to him. That changed when Lundstrom arrived and gave him a new perspective on New York City. "I never really got to experience it until the Athemone Michelle," Burton added, adding a heart emoji and claiming it was the best. Burton also talked about his favorite aspects of New York, such as Central Park, Broadway, and the food. It's evident that New York City has become a place Burton is really enthusiastic about. Burton even advised people to add New York to their bucket lists if they hadn't been there before. There are plenty of things to do there, as proven by Burton's Instagram feed, which includes Frank Sinatra's theme from New York, New York. Burton seemed happy and in love based on the romantic NYC moments he shared, so it's fantastic to see him doing so well. Although Steve Burton's dating life has made for some uncomfortable news in recent years, he appears overjoyed to have Michelle Lundstrom by his side now. As for what's next in Port Charles, Jason has a lot more GH drama ahead of him, especially since he'll have to be there for Danny Morgan following Sam McCall's tragic death. According to General Hospital spoilers, Jason, Danny, and everyone else connected to Sam are in for some difficult times, so we'll keep you updated on all the bad news that's on its way. Sasha just asked Mother what she's doing there, so Holly will have a lot to say to her apparent daughter on Thursday's show. Holly will warn that Sasha is going for disaster and refuse to let that happen. Based on Holly's worried comment about never having too many Scorpios, it sounds like Robert Scorpio may be Sasha's father. Since Max Scorpio is Cody's dad, that certainly presents a problem for Sasha and Cody's romance if they're first cousins. Holly may push Sasha to break things off with Cody now before she gets any deeper involved with her close blood relative. Sasha will receive life-changing news according to General Hospital spoilers, so she may have to wrap her head around the fact that Cody is family. Holly will scramble to explain on Thursday's show, so that could involve an answer for Sasha or perhaps one for Jack Brennan if he backs her into a corner over the stolen diamonds. Next, it looks like Jordan Ashford will have a talk with Alexis Davis about Molly Lansing Davis and TJ Ashford's relationship. General Hospital spoilers recap for Wednesday, October 16th, shows that Sam McCall wanted to go through the next donor screening steps right away, but she held off on telling Dante Falconeri until this was a done deal. After Lulu Spencer was stable, Dante was forced to wait elsewhere while Portia Robinson talked to Elizabeth Baldwin and Isaiah Gannon. It turns out Lulu's ventilator was mysteriously powered down, so Isaiah jumped into action. Portia was uncomfortable with that since Isaiah wasn't working at GH, but Liz praised him for saving Lulu's life. Jordan Ashford also offered praise once she arrived and found out about the situation. Isaiah convinced Jordan to go out to dinner, which led to him opening up about his work and how he wouldn't return to being a transplant surgeon. In Anna Devane's office, Jack Brennan met with her along with Jason Morgan. Brennan revealed that Jen Sidwell's body wasn't found with the other deaths and that the pilot who brought them back to Port Charles had been killed. The plane was also ransacked, so Brennan asked if Anna and Jason might have brought back any souvenirs from their trips. Jason and Anna denied it, so Brennan asked about Lucky Spencer and Holly Sutton next. Since Holly had a good chunk of time unknown for just before the rescue, Brennan seemed suspicious of her. As his discussion with Anna and Jason wrapped up, Brennan also made a prediction about the danger Sidwell could still bring and urged caution. Meanwhile, Felicia Scorpio joined Holly's restaurant table, where they talked about Cody Bell and Sasha Gilmore Corbin's deception ad as well as their new jobs and romance. Holly seemed uncomfortable and was clearly trying to pump Felicia for information. Felicia assured Holly that Cody was indeed a Scorpio, so Holly looked anxious as she answered, "You can never have too many of them." At the Quartermaine house, Michael Corinthos heard Sasha's pitch for Cody's Serenity loan, but he gently turned her down since he didn't think it was the best use of his money. Tracy Quartermaine arrived after catching part of Sasha's conversation, so she put Sasha in her place as an employee of the house. If Sasha ever did anything like that again, she'd have to find another job. Afterward, Sasha answered a knock at the door and was stunned to find Holly standing in front of her. "What are you doing here, Mother?" Sasha wanted to know. Back at GH, Dante lashed out at Liz for not giving him information fast enough, but he quickly apologized for taking his frustration out on her. Elizabeth understood and finally got a text from Terry Randolph about the donor screening results being in. Later, Sam found Dante in Lulu's room, where she shocked him with the news that she was a donor match and could save Lulu. Framing outcry, Black Sheep recruit, Birds of a Feather Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday, October 16th suggest some explosive moments in the land of Genoa City. Someone claims they are being framed, while a black sheep of the family gets recruited, and two scheming birds of a feather will flock together. What kind of drama is set to unravel on Wednesday? Time to dive right in. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Daniel Romalotti insists he's innocent. YNR spoilers for Wednesday, October 16th show that off the cusp of Chancellor finding incriminating evidence in his condo, Daniel Romalotti will insist he's being framed. He's not wrong. Fans know Sharon Newman put Heather Stevens' phone and bloodied towels in the cabinet, and it looking to pin her murder on him. Chance seemed skeptical during Tuesday's show when Daniel was shocked at what he found. Will Daniel get arrested for Heather's death at some point during Wednesday's show, despite his framing claims? Victor Newman recruits a Black Sheep family member. Across town, YNR spoilers for Wednesday, October 16th show that Victor Newman will recruit Adam Newman to help him in his revenge scheme against Billy Abbott. Considering the bad blood between Adam and Billy, this should be a no-brainer, but what kind of role will the Newman Black Sheep play in bringing his nemesis down, Audra Charles' schemes with Jack Abbott? Lastly, YNR spoilers for Wednesday say that Jack Abbott will conspire with Audra Charles. The jilted Glissade employee will spill everything she knows about the company and its secret backer, Victor. Looks like Glissade's loss may end up being Jabot's gain. But how will Diane Abbott feel when she finds out that Audra could be working for the company? Could this cause more problems in her marriage? Fans will have to tune in to find out. Are you excited about Wednesday's show? Leave your ideas in the comments section. As Sasha collects herself over her meeting with Tracy, she answers a knock at the Quartermain's door. Holly stands on the other side. "What are you doing here, Mother?" a stunned Sasha asks. Sam tearfully comes to Dante in Lulu's room. "It's me. I'm the match. I can save Lulu." Sasha gapes in the Quartermain house doorway. Next on General Hospital, Cody doesn't want to be part of a pattern with Tracy. Holly wants to help Sasha avoid disaster. Dante and Sam share news about Lulu by the kids, and Christina says someone will pay for what they've done. Anna tried to get Sunny in the interrogation room before she reviewed the evidence with Marty, but Sunny insisted on listening. Anna finally admitted that someone had anonymously left a gun at the station, and they thought it was the one Alexis had. She explained that it was registered to Sunny, and ballistics had proven that the gun hadn't killed Agent Cates. At that point, Sunny decided he was not about to tell the police anything about his lifetime of crimes. The FBI prosecutor didn't want to let Alexis off so quickly, but Marty said he was making a motion to have the charges against Alexis dropped. After the brouhaha finished with Sunny and the lawyers, Anna sat down to talk with Dante. She asked what would have happened if the lawyers had not come. "I kinda got the feeling that you were going to tell Sunny about the gun," Anna said. Dante admitted that the thought had crossed his mind. Dante once again told Anna that he had often seen a different side of Sunny, just as she had. Dante then opened up to Anna regarding how he'd been feeling about Lulu. He didn't want to have to tell Rocco that his grandfather might go to jail. Anna knew why Dante wanted to take a leave of absence. She regretted not being there for Robin during Robin's teenage years, and she wanted Dante to be there for Rocco. In the Pentonville visiting area, Alexis did her best to get Christina to stop blaming herself for the legal mess that Christina's parents were in. Alexis reminded Christina that Sunny had caused the situation by killing John Cates. "Your father got us into this, and he's the one who has to get us out," Alexis said. Love General Hospital, B&B, Days or other soaps? Join the talk on our SC boards. Click here to meet with fans and dive into discussions now. Alexis explained to Christina that Sunny's career choices were going to catch up with him, and that was the day. Before Alexis could say any more, a guard came by to take Alexis to a meeting. Both Alexis and Christina were sure that Sunny had confessed. As Sunny followed Anna into the PCPD questioning room, Dante called out Sunny's name to stop him. Before Dante could tell Sunny about the missing gun showing up, Marty walked in and demanded to know why nobody had told him about the new evidence in Alexa's case. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.